Hi, Cubs. Mr. Robles English 2 class. This is Mrs. Hannah, and I'm here to show you how we're going to start some research tools is what we're going to work with. So this is called a LibGuide, and I created this just for your project, and it's about American literature. You're going to be doing your research in several databases, and see how it looks here. Here's our banner. Here are several tabs. The one that's in white is the one that we're looking at right now. It's just an introductory page. And then we have several tabs across the top. So the reason why we're doing this is, so this is on the web. I will give Mr. Robles a URL and he will post it on his Canvas page. And that's how you're going to get to it, because this is set to private so that the public cannot view it. Only you guys can view it. So you're going to have to go to Canvas and get that. And let's see, what we're going to do here is I'm just going to go over the guide and talk a little bit about your research. So as we go along, normally we would like you to come into the library, but we obviously we can't do that at this time. So this is going to have to be well, it's just going to have to suffice. So please know that you can reach me at any time through my email, and my email is always on the LibGuide right here under Subject Guide. That's me, and if you click on that button right there, then it will go to my email and you can write to me. Okay, and I can help you out if there's something that you don't understand, if you're having trouble with the databases, if it's not working the way you think it should. This LibGuide is going to show you videos and throughout the whole thing on example searches for possible topics. Now, I am looking at a few of the topics that you were given, and I'm not doing all of them. So I have a few of them here. So we're going to talk about women. We're going to do a search about women in literature and what makes it American literature, history and setting, Harlem Renaissance. Okay. And then I've got another tab here about web evaluation. You guys might remember this as freshmen. Go there, look at it. So it's just going to remind you about web evaluation. If you use all the databases, you are not going to have to do this. Okay, but I put this in here to remind you in case you use a random website. So I'd say just stick with the databases. You're going to be much better off. So we're going to go back to the introduction page. And so here, while I'm doing this video, I needed to have something to look at. Otherwise it would have been kind of, I don't know what. I just like these memes. I like them. You guys are working on Thoreau and Poe and many others. So I found those and I put them in here. So right here on this bottom box, this is where this video that I'm doing right now, it's a screencast and you can hear my voice. It's going to be right here in place of the YouTube icon. Again, I just needed to have something sitting there. Anyway, we're going to, let's see, we're going to look at one of these right now. So this video that I'm doing, and you're hearing me talking, I'm going to try to make it just as short as possible. But this is one of two videos that you will hear me talking. So the second one is going to be in gender and literature, and it's going to be this video right here. Okay, so I will talk you through that first search example. So even if you're not working on this exact topic, I would like you to go ahead and listen to it. It is kind of long. You don't have to listen to it. I'm not meant to make you do anything. That's not why I'm here. I'm just offering these as help. Okay, so and if you watch that, even for a few minutes, you'll see how I'm going through and making decisions and typing in concepts. Okay, so I would really like you to see at least a little bit of it. Okay, there's no way that I'm going to check on you and see if you saw it for the whole 16 minutes. Anyway, don't worry about it. Okay, so I have databases here, the links to the databases, they go right there. If you look in the bottom left corner, as I hover over that, that will take you right to the URL of the database. Then these are your ID and password. And here's another one. So this video that I was just talking about, this is going to be two different searches on two different databases. Now, here's a tip. The databases are, each database is a source. Also, any article that you find and that you decide to use will be a source. So if Mr. Robles tells you, I want you to show on your Works Cited at least 4 sources. And he's been very descriptive about what kinds of sources he wants you to get. But if you have 4, then you're going to actually have to read more articles than that. So I would say you got to read through at least, I don't know, 6 to 10 or maybe 5 to 7. You just read more because you're going to decide that after you've looked at them, hey, it's not really going with my thesis, it's not really working. Then you look for more. I would say try not to get too involved in the looking for part. If you know your topic and you know the material, that is your primary source, the book, the novel, the stories, that is going to that's what you really have to get. You have to get that in your knowledge and make sure you are solid on that. Then the writing will become much easier because if you know what you want to talk about, that's the driving force of your essay. And then this research is just to help back you up on your points. Okay. So we're going to look for criticism. Also, in history and setting, if you're doing one of those novels like, say, Huckleberry Finn. Okay, this one, the first one here is on setting in geography and the awakening. Okay, so there's that one. And then I've got more info for you here, giving you a tip on what to do. And there's another one here. This one I did on Hawthorne, and I used a history database. So that has nothing to do with literature, but it goes to the background, the setting that might be taking place in your story. Okay. Also, there should be biographies in there about historical people. Okay, so this one's on Hawthorne, but you could use it for anything. You could use it for the Harlem Renaissance if you're working on something with that. So you can use it for a lot of this. Okay, so that's just there for you as another tool. Okay, so anyway, I think we're about done. I don't want to go on too long here. Again, make sure you know your source. Make sure you know what you're going to be talking about. And then use the databases to search for articles that would back up. Okay, I know I'm repeating myself, but that is what's going to get you through this. Okay, so I wish you good luck, and I hope you and your families are doing well during this pandemic that we have. And good luck with this. Let me know if you need help. Okay, bye bye.